class, everyone. I'm Miss Faust. Take a listen. A little bit of music. We call this Celtic music. Music from Ireland. Remember again, you are in the world literature class, so you're getting a little flavor here of Ireland. It's a beautiful language, the Celtic language. Take a listen, and while you're listening, I would like you to get out your notes from last class period. Okay, and a pen or pencil, and you will be adding some material to those notes on the essay writing process. Okay? And those notes will help you with today's work. Okay, welcome back. Okay, so we're going to try to finish the 5 paragraphs, so to speak. Not that we're completely finished. There is going to be a little bit more for you to do, but at least you'll have the outline of all 5 paragraphs. Okay, so focus over here to this board. So we learned about the topic and the prompt. Okay, and your topic is, let's make sure I don't get the wrong one, singers. So keep that in mind. So that was your prompt. Okay, then you had 3 questions. So that's your introduction, paragraph 1. Then last class period, we talked about the body, paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that we talked about that. Now, remember, I started with words such as, for example, next, finally. And I put commas after those words. Very important that you remember that. I'd like you to jot down just a little list here of other words that help your paper to move smoothly from paragraph to paragraph to paragraph. Here are some examples. Second, third, also, then, lastly, furthermore. You can use these words to start your paragraphs. Not just, for example, next or finally. But please remember, include the comma there. And there, and all the way down to furthermore. Okay? So don't forget that comma. It's very important. That comma will be very upset if he's forgotten. Okay. Now we're coming to paragraph. Oh, what paragraph are we coming to? Anybody have a good guess? Yes, paragraph 5. And it is your conclusion. Exactly. So this is where we give our wrap up. Okay? And your conclusion, in other words, your paragraph 5 will start with, in conclusion, comma. Okay? And then you will have a final thought. It'll only be 1 sentence. So please keep that in mind. You do not write more than 1 sentence. What is your final thought about your topic? Okay? What is that? So you need to look at what you've got so far about singers. Okay? And then think to yourself, what could I say that I haven't already said and it's not going to start a new paper? Okay? So you got to be careful there. So try not to repeat. Now, this part is very important. Your essays need to always end with, in conclusion, comma, your thought, followed by these 2 sentences. You can start with, as my friend says, as my math teacher always says, as my mom says. Be creative, okay? And then come up with a quote that has something to do with what you wrote about. Okay, so it's going to go back to singers, for example. Mine obviously is going back to, what was my topic? Yes, movies. So let's look at punctuation. As my friend says, comma, then quotation marks. Suspense movies keep you on the edge of your seat. Period. Make that sound, okay? Quotation marks. Make sure that period is on the inside. So, comma, quotation marks. Say your quote. Period. Quotation marks. Okay? Be creative about it. No, I'm not going around and saying, hey, Cindy, what can you tell me about suspense movies? No. I was just being very creative. Okay? It's fine. Then you end with, I agree. Exclamation point. There you go. You get excited. I agree. So this is how you end your paper. In conclusion, comma. Your final thought about your subject. What is the last thing you want to leave me with about singers? Okay, so you got to think. You got to think to yourself, what did I write? What's your last thought? What's your last feeling? But don't repeat yourself and don't start a new paper, okay? Then your quote. Who said it? Say the quote. Punctuate correctly and end with, I agree. All right. Are there any questions? So now you have how many paragraphs? 5. 5 paragraphs. And to end our day, I want to give you a little something to think about. Take this down. This is really important. Right over here. Your essay will be 2 pages, ultimately. Okay? Every line. Obviously, if the paragraph ends there and only has 4 words, then that's fine. Okay. 8 words per line. Very important to remember this. 2 pages, 8 words per line. So down the road somewhere, you may take what you've got on singers and you may develop it into a wonderful essay. Okay? So keep this in mind here. Very, very important. I'm sure you were surprised going, woo, 2 pages, 8 words per line. Oh my goodness. Some of us may have to shrink our writing. Okay? All right. Questions. You know how to get to me. Okay? My email address. This is your assignment for today. I want you to look at your paper, what you've got so far, and then I want you to come up with a quote that goes with your topic. Okay? And end with, I agree. Can you do that for me? And then when you're done with that, please send it to me immediately to this address. I'm looking forward to these. And I want to end today with the Celtic, beautiful Celtic music. Okay? So think about your topic, and I hope you have a splendid day. Till next time, bye-bye.